In this video, we want to find the value of x and we are given this equation. If you want to try, then pause the video because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First of all, let's rewrite the given equation, which is 81 raised to the power x plus 81 raised to the power x plus 81 raised to the power x equal to 18. I can take out 81 raised to the power x common, then I will have just 1 here, plus I will have just 1 here, plus I will have just 1 here, and the right hand side was 18. And if you simplify it, then that is 81 raised to the power x times 3, because 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, and the right hand side is equal to 18. Now we can divide both sides by 3 because we are finding x, therefore we will isolate x. Okay, so we can cross out these 3's, and 3 1's are 3, 3 6 are 18. So the right hand side is 6 and the left hand side is 81 raised to the power x. But what about 81? We can write 81 as 3 raised to the power 4, right? And we have 81 raised to the power x, so that will be equal to 34 raised to the 3 raised to the power 4 raised to the power x. And the right hand side is 6, which can be written as 2 times 3. But we have this formula that says, this property that says a raised to the power m raised to the power n is simply a raised to the power m times n. If you have parentheses like this, then you can just multiply these exponents. So the left hand side will be 3 raised to the power 4x, and the right hand side is 2 times 3. I can divide by 3 on both sides because we have 3 here, so we just want to bring the numbers 3 on one side. Okay, so these 3's will cancel each other. On the right hand side we will have 2, and on the left hand side, now let's use this property. A raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m minus n. If you look at here, we have 3 raised to the power 4x on top. Do we have any power on 3 here? The answer is yes. If we don't have any other power, then that means the power is 1. So we have 3 raised to the power 4x minus 1 equal to 2. Now, in order to simplify this, we can take out log base 3 on both sides. So we can take log base 3 on both sides, log base 3 of the number 2. And we have this property of log that says if you have some number and you are taking if you have log of a raised to the power n, then the exponent comes up front and you have log of that number, no matter whatever the base is. So this guy will come out up front, 4x minus 1, and then we will have log base 3, and the number here right here is 3 equal to the right hand side. We are not doing anything, so as it is, and this guy is equal to 1. This is also a property of log that if you have the base and this guy same, then that is just simplified as 1. So the leftover on the left hand side is 4x minus 1, and on the right hand side we have log base 3 of 2. We want to find the value of x, so we will add 1 on both sides. So we will have 4x is equal to 1 plus log base 3 of 2. We can divide by 4 on both sides to get the value of x. So the required value of x will be 1 plus log base 3 of the number 2 divided by 4. This is the value that we got, but let's verify if this is the correct value or not. The given equation was this, and the right hand side was 18. Okay, let's simplify. What is first of all 81 raised to the power x? 81 raised to the power x means 3 raised to the power 4 raised to the power x. 81 is 3 raised to the power 4, and we know that we did it earlier. This guy means 3 raised to the power 4x, and we have this value of x right here, so we can just write the value of x from here. 1 plus log base 3 of 2 whole divided by 4, and these guys will cancel each other, so we have 3 raised to the power 1 plus log base 3 of the number 2, and we can write it as, since we have 1 plus something, so we can write it as 3 raised to the power 1 times 3 raised to the power log base 3 of the number 2 is simplified as we have 3 raised to the power 1, which is just 3, and these guys will cancel each other, so we will have 3 times 2, which is equal to 6. Now if you look at here, the left hand side is 81 raised to the power x plus 81 raised to the power x plus 81 raised to the power x, and the right hand side is 18, but 81 raised to the power x is 6, so we have 6 plus 6 plus 6, and we want to see if this is equal to 18 or not, and the answer is yes. So this is the final answer.